Well, hi guys and gals, it's me, George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man. And a little bit tight quarters here in the shop, so I can't get a stand back look. But I thought I'd show you what I have started in the mock-up stages of the exhaust, the new exhaust. And this is just in mock-up. What you can see how it's going to go down, it'll go under the foot peg, and then it'll come back up in here. And I had a chrome nut here which I had to take off so that this will clear, but it does clear the exhaust. Your foot might get a little bit warm when you're going full speed, but then you'll have the air blowing it away. And I'm thinking maybe I'll put a bracket up here to keep your foot from sliding over. And maybe I can incorporate it into a heat shield of some kind. So this is the basic idea anyway. Needs some refinement for sure, but this is what I'm thinking about. One of my subscribers had suggested this idea, but I already had it in mind because for the trip, this piece of exhaust pipe here, which with our original exhaust, it actually went down and curled underneath the frame and went back. If you'll look back in my videos, it ended up coming out in the middle, right back in here somewhere. Yep. And so we changed that around because it was just too much stuff and it was hanging down lower than the one that is. So, yep, that's where we're headed on that. And so my next step is to start snipping wires and getting ready to pull the body off. And there you have it. Now we have plenty of walking room. Yes, sir, and easier access underneath. I moved my lift further forward, and now I have woohoo, about 1/2 inch clearance up there. See that? Yepper. But it's clearing. That's all that matters. And I've got this way, I got a little more walk room around the back. Hey, we've made a little more progress on our exhaust system. This hanger is not going to stay that way, but the top part of it is, because it's, well, it's an old friend of ours, you know, here in the Goofy Shop. We have lots of them on here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or not. This could work, you know, to deflect the exhaust away from the stuff back there, you know. Well, we'll see. And I have this clamp mocked up down in here, which will work. This sprocket is going to get changed for a smaller one, so there'll be no interference there, and all I have to do is drill one hole and bolt it. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do here. I have this disconnected at the moment, and I may move it so that my throttle starts up higher and stops before it gets down to the exhaust. Even at this point, I think if I stopped it there, it would clear with no problem, and your foot wouldn't actually be against it. So that's where we're at there. And I've started taking the shift linkage apart on the transmission, if I get it to focus in here. Yep. And a little bit more work, and this will be ready to come off. This just unbolted off of there. Hopefully that bracket is going to work on our new transmission. One thing I have discovered already is this is a smaller, this is a 1/4 inch bolt here, whereas the one on the other transmission is 5/16. So I don't know how that's going to work. I'm not sure if this detent down in here is the same size or not. We'll find out. I'll have to remove the reverse switch off of there, or this actually neutral safety switch. I have to remove that off of there and install this plug that I have in here that clears the shift linkage. So yeah, we're working at it, and I think I'm going to like this exhaust setup. I think it's pretty cool, you know. And you can see I have a pile of brake stuff back here. I had thought about using these disc brakes here. I don't have a caliper for it, but I had thought about getting one. But this is just too big. Not enough room to use it. So that's going to go back over here on the wall where the other one is. Just like this. Just like that, for future reference. And what I'm contemplating at the moment with the brakes is the possibility of using this disc. I know it's pretty skinny and it's made for a bicycle, and this is considerably heavier than a bicycle, but it would fit very nicely down inside my wheels. This is the front side of the wheel, but it would fit very nicely in there and would leave plenty of room for my calipers. And as it works out, I have hydraulic brakes. Look at that. These came off of a bicycle. It has the hydraulic master cylinder is right here in the hand grip. I have no idea if they work or not. These are the way I got them. I got them off of Craigslist. They were freebie. And I'd have to do a little modification to them, obviously. But that would make it fun. And the mounting bracket that goes with it would be perfect, because look at this. It's at an angle, and this angle is just right to bring it up back square with my axle. I see with my radius rod brackets here, they are at an angle because my radius rods go at an angle down there to the frame. So we'll see what's going to happen. And yeah, I'm enjoying getting back to work on it. And you can see I have wiring down in there that got unfinished. That goes up here to my brake light. Yepper. These taillights down here are just that. They're just taillights. But that one up there has taillight and brake light in it. How cool is that? So we're working at it. And it's nice to be back to work on it. Thanks for watching, for commenting, and for subscribing. And I really appreciate the thumbs up. I hope your day has gone well. Till next time, this is George. Bye for now.